CPSC2100. This is problem 5 of the coding portion of the final exam. And in this problem, we're given a superclass, which is the container class. It's already got some functions that were in it. And we are given the task of finishing out the coding of some functions for the aset class, which is a subclass of the container class. And so the functions that we're given to do are remove and isIn. So we'll start with remove. For remove, we kind of went about it the same way as we went about inserting an object. So to remove, we just did try self.values e to see if e is in there. We're going to subtract one of those objects from it. The only exception is if the values of e is 0. So if the object is not in there, there's none of those objects in there, then it'll be 0, and then we won't do anything. So we won't go into the negatives. Then we have the function isIn, which checks to see if the object is in the container. And to do that, I went ahead and did an if loop. If e is in the values of the container and the values of e in the container are greater than 0, we're going to return true. If neither one of those conditions are met, then it will return false. And I've got some tests set up down here that we'll go ahead and run just to make sure that everything is working the way that it should. And it looks like this is for the first portion here where we created a set container, and now we're going to insert some objects. So we're going to insert some numbers. And that's it shows here after we've inserted some object, the first print, we have 1, 1. There's the 1, 1. We have 3 occurring twice. That is true because there it is there it is there. And then we have 8 occurring once, and that's true as well. So that all works. The insert function totally works as planned. And then we go to remove. So the remove function, we're going to remove it from the same set that we created. And we're going to remove 3 and 1. So this should leave us with 1, 3, and no 1s. So we look at our print results, and we have 3 one time. That's correct because it was 2. We removed 1. Now it's 1. We still have an 8 that occurred one time. We did not remove it, so it's still there. We did remove the 1 though, so the 1 is gone. It's not there anymore. And that print showed that that was correct. So that function is working appropriately. And then we have the isIn function. And so to test the isIn function, we went ahead and printed some to see if these digits were in. These are the digits that we've added and removed, but we don't have the 1 anymore. So the first case that I tested was is 3 in A, and 3 is in A because there was still a 3 in there. Right there it is, and there you go, it's true. Then we went and tested if 8 was in there, and 8 is still in there, so it printed true as well. And then we tested if the 1 was in there, and the 1 is not in there, and that printed out false. So our function's working totally fine. It seems like everything is doing what it should.